You flip a switch, and a room fills with light before you even finish the thought. It's so automatic you don't register it as a decision at all. But for most of human history, when the sun went down, your day didn't continue. It stopped. No streetlights, no phone in your pocket, no warning about what was standing 10 feet in front of you. Roughly half of every single day on Earth was spent in near total darkness, and there was almost nothing safe you could do inside it. Here's the number that stops you cold. Before artificial light existed, most pre-industrial societies didn't sleep in one solid block the way you do. They slept in two separate segments, a first sleep and a second sleep, with an hour or two of quiet wakefulness in between, a pattern that shaped human rest for tens of thousands of years and was erased almost entirely within the last 150. So how did we go from a species that surrendered half its life to darkness, to a species that can light up an entire city block with the flip of a finger? It didn't happen all at once. It happened in a chain, each step pushing the dark back a little further. It starts with fire, controlled somewhere around 1 million years ago. Some of the earliest Homo erectus sites show what look like deliberate hearths, not just embers from a wildfire, but a fire someone chose to keep alive. For the first time, night wasn't just something you endured. It was something you could sit inside of. Tens of thousands of years later came the oil lamp. The painters at Lascaux worked by the light of small stone lamps burning animal fat, pushing flickering light deep into caves the sun could never reach. Light was portable now. You could carry it somewhere the world had never let anyone go after dark. Then, in the early 1800s, gas lighting arrived, and it didn't just light a room, it lit entire streets. For the first time, whole cities could stay awake past sunset. Nightlife, as a concept, was basically invented. Shift work started creeping later. Crime patterns shifted. The night stopped being a wall and started being a place you could actually be. And then, in the 1880s, the electric light bulb finished the job. Factories didn't need to shut down when the sun went behind the horizon anymore. They just turned the lights on and kept running. Entire industries restructured themselves around a day that technically never had to end. Here's the part that gets left out of the story. The usual assumption is that electric light simply gave us more time, more hours to work, to live, to be productive. But that framing hides what it actually cost us. It erased something biological that every single human before 1880 depended on, that two-phase sleep pattern, the natural dip in light that used to cue your body's melatonin rhythm to wind down. Modern light didn't just extend the day. It rewired the internal clock every human before us was born with. And there's real research now tying a chunk of modern sleep disorders directly back to that shift. So here's the full picture. For most of human history, darkness was a hard stop built into every single day, and half your life was spent waiting it out. Then fire, then oil lamps, then gas, then electricity, each one pushing the boundary a little further back, until night stopped being a limit at all. Now you carry a flashlight capable of lighting an entire room in your pocket, and most days you only take it out to find your keys. You'll stay up scrolling until 2 a.m. and call it a bad habit, never realizing you're fighting a rhythm your ancestors spent 1 million years building around a fire that finally let them stop being afraid of the dark.